Guys, welcome to another video, and in this video we'll discuss about the best cars you can buy under 20 lakhs. So when I say best cars, I say based on the on-road price. Now for convenience I've taken the on-road price because it includes all the taxes, etc., and it's the final price that you will have to pay. So for this comparison, I will take only automatic cars. Why? Because I don't think so. In this era, you should take manual cars from a comfort perspective or from a utility perspective. And for best SUVs, we are considering SUVs only because it will allow us to drive at any place irrespective of the road condition. So SUVs or MUVs, MUVs are longer SUVs with comfort oriented. SUVs or MUVs with 180 plus ground clearance are only considered. Nothing else, nothing below that is considered. So if you have 180 ground clearance, you can pretty much go in 99% of the places there in India, and only petrol, diesel, or EVs are considered in this comparison. There is no CNG or other type of fuels like that. uh, there's only petrol, diesel, and EVs. Due to lack of availability of CNGs commonly. That's the reason why CNGs are excluded, because EVs you'll get to find it more than CNGs. Uh, that's why, and CNGs also reduce the boot space. That's one other reason why CNGs is not preferred. So only CVT 80 is torque converter, CVT 80 DSG and DCT gearbox in automatic cars are considered. Why? Because AMT, although it is called automatic, it is automated manual transmission. So you would not prefer that automated manual transmission. It just fits a particular sensor and the manual becomes automatic. That's all. So that's not a clearly an automatic car. So that's why we don't consider that. So we'll start with the cheapest car. The cheapest car you can buy right now, the SUV. We are only concerned about SUVs here because it's 180 180 plus ground clearance. The first one is the, and the prices I have written here are the top end model prices. So the base model you may get it at a lower price, but with lesser features. So we want such that the comparison should be the prices between the top models with maximum features possible that the company is offering. So the cheapest in this comparison is Renault Kiger, which has a CVT gearbox. The top end model is called Emotion Turbo DT CVT. That's DT is dual tone. It's a petrol variant, and the on-road price is 12.42 lakhs. 12.42 lakhs is the on-road price, and if we go it here, we can see the ground clearance of 205 the length of 3991 the width of 1750 the height of 1605. Power is 98 bhp, torque is 152, and the mileage is 17.60. So it's a good mileage as well. So that is about the Renault Kiger at 12.42. Now, CVT gearbox, although not as quick as or as responsive as the oh, torque converter DSG, but it is, although that is very quick, and CVT uses a pulley mechanism and it is pretty responsive as well. After that, we come to Nissan Magnite at 13.16 lakhs. It is a Tecna Plus Turbo CVT petrol variant, 13.16 lakhs. It has a ground clearance of 205 length of 3994 width of 1758 height of 1572 It has a power of 99 and a torque of 152. Mileage is 17.9. Now, you have to filter out by what you want exactly. Now, based on the power, etc., although there are two options over there, I will prefer the Tata Punch EV if yours have a city use mostly. So, Tata Punch EV at a price of 13.93 lakhs on road, that is Empower plus S40 kilowatt variant kilowatt hour. It has a 190 ground clearance, so 3857 length, 1742 width, 1633 height, 127 bhp, 153 torque, and a range of 350 kilometer. Now, what I meant to say is, if your power is more than the previous ones, that is 9998, so Tata Punch makes a more value for money option, as the running cost is also very less after initial purchase. So in that way, it is better than the Renault Kiger and Nissan Magnet from that perspective, and that's why we are preferring the Tata Punch EV. After that, you have the Maruti Suzuki France with Alpha Turbo AT variant. It is a petrol variant with 14.21 lakhs. 21 lakhs, and after that 120 ground clearance, 3995 length, 1765 width, 1550 height, 98 bhp of power, torque is 147, and mileage is 20. So that's why you prefer that. And why do you prefer Maruti France? Due to the extensive service network that Maruti offers. It is a very good buy, higher mileage, etc. Although the power is lesser than the Tata Punch EV, but it's a very good buy at 14.21 lakhs. Now, Toyota Taser. Toyota Taser is nothing but Maruti France rebranded. That's by Toyota, and it's V Turbo 80 dual tone engine. Now here 80. We have the France and the Tizer are the cheapest with torque converter type gearbox. That's 80. So it's 14.21 lakhs, 14.87 lakhs. The specifications are the same for both the exact power delivery, torque, mileage, etc. So if you want a Toyota car, use Taser. If you want a Maruti car, use France. After that, we come to Skoda Kailak. It's the Prestige Plus 80 variant at 15.58 lakhs. That is petrol variant, and the ground clearance is 189 length is 3995, width is 173, height 1619, power 114, and torque 178. So again, if you prefer a higher power, Tata Punch EV still is higher. But if you prefer a very good, what do you say, the petrol variant of the same with almost the same power, not much difference, but the higher torque than the Tata Punch EV, you can prefer the Skoda Kailak. After that, you have the Maruti Suzuki Ertiga, that is ZXI plus AT variant, which is the petrol variant at 15.6 lakhs. In that, you will get 185 uh, ground clearance, 4395 length, 1735 width, 1690 height. And the power is 101.64, torque is 139, and mileage is 20.3. After that is the Maruti Suzuki Brezza ZXI plus 80 DT variant, that is petrol variant. And the on-road price is again 15.68 lakhs. Now here all 80. We have come to the 80 segment predominantly. The 80 is stock converted gearbox, 198 mm Ground clearance 3995, length 1790, width 1685, height power is 101 and 136, with mileage of torque on one mileage is 19.8. After that, at 15.79 lakhs, you have the Citroen Basalt. That's Max Turbo X80 DT variant, which is a petrol, and the ground clearance is 180 mm. The length is 14352. The width is 1765. Height is 1593. Power is 109. Torque is 205. Mileage is 18.7. Kia Sonet is the next one. That's the first model with DCT gearbox. Is the cheapest one in India with DCT gearbox. X-Line Turbo DCT. You will get it at 16.38 lakhs. It's a 205 mm ground clearance, 3995 mm length, 1790 width, 1642 height, 118 bhp power, torque is 172 mm, and the mileage is 18.4 mm. So that's about the Kia Sonet DCT variant, basically petrol variant. Uh, After that, you get the Citroen Aircross, which is the X Turbo Max 87CT DT. DT is dual tone petrol variant at 16.49 lakhs, and here you will be getting 200 mm ground clearance, length of 323, width of 1796, a height of 1669, and a power of 108, torque of 205, mileage of 17.6. After that, the second EV in our lifts will be the Maruti Mahindra XUV3 XUV AX7L variant, which is 16.5 lakhs on road, 190 mm ground clearance, 3990 length, 1821 width, 1647 height, 147 bhp power, 310 torque, etc. A range of 456 mm kilometer. Now, this has a higher range than the Tata Punch EV. So that would be a better option. And the Tata Nexon is the next one. And the Mahindra XUV3 XO EV has some additional features like ADAS when you compare it to the Punch EV. Punch EV does not have. Yeah, but it misses some features like seat ventilation, etc. Also, those are the flaws also. After that, you come to Tata Nexon in that Fearless Plus APS Red DCA variant. It's a petrol variant, 16.65 lakhs, 208 mm of ground clearance, 3995 length, 1804 width, 1620 height, power is 118, and torque is 170. Mileage is 17.01. After that, you have the Toyota Rumian V80. You have about 16.7 the lakhs on road, 180 mm ground clearance, 4420 length, 1735 width, 1690 height, 101 power, bhp power, 136 torque, mileage is 20.11, etc. Then you have the Kia Sonet. Kia Sonet is GTX plus diesel 80, which is a diesel variant at 16.87 lakhs, 205 uh, ground clearance, 3995, length 1790, width 1642, height 114, bhp power 250, torque, and 19 mileage. After that, you have the Maruti Suzuki Jimny. Now, this is the first, I believe, the 4 into 4 variant, that is Alpha Dual Tone 80, that is 17.4 lakhs, 210 ground clearance, 3985 length, 1645 width, 1720 height, 103 bhp of power, and 134 torque. That's a 16.39 mileage. After that, you have the Maruti Suzuki XL6 Alpha Plus 80 dual tone petrol at 17.44 lakhs. It's 180 ground clearance, 4445 length, 1775 width, 1755 height, 101 bhp power, 136 torque, and 20.27 kilometer per liter mileage. After that, you have the first vehicle from MG, which is the MG Aster Sharp Pro CVT. It's a CVT variant at 17.49 lakhs, 205 ground clearance, 4323 length, 1809 width, 1650 height, 108 power, 144 torque, and 14.8 mileage. After this, you have the Hyundai Venue HX10 Turbo DC dual tone petrol variant at 17.57 lakh. It's 195 ground clearance, 3995 length, 1770 torque, uh, with 1617 height, 118 power, 172 torque, 20 mileage. After that, you have the Mahindra XUV3XO. That is a petrol variant AX7L Turbo 80. It is at 17.6 lakhs, 201 uh, ground clearance, 3990 length, 1821 height, and 1647 width, 128 bhp power, 1230 torque, 18 mileage. Then you have the Kia Cyros HTX Plus optional turbo ZCT. You have at 18.64 lakhs, 190 ground clearance, 3995 length, 1790 width, 1642 height, 118 bhp power, 172 torque, and mileage of 17.68. And now you have the Hyundai Venue N line. That is the N10 DCT dual tone variant. This is again petrol variant. Petrol variant that is at 18.87 lakhs. The same dimensions as I said before for the Hyundai Venue. That is the petrol variant. The DCT variant. The inline also mentions the same dimensions, all the and the same power and torque, etc. But the Hyundai Venue will have an increased power and torque. A torque at least of 250 Nm and a power of 114 mm. It's a 17.9 kilometer per liter real life mileage. After that, you have the Kia Ceros diesel variant, which is HT Express optional diesel 80 at 19.5 lakhs, which is 190 ground clearance, 3995 length, 1790 width, 1642 height, 114 bhp power, 250 torque, 17.65 mileage. After that, you have the Tata Nexon EV Empowered Plus A 45 Red Dark EV 19.71 is the price, and you have 190 ground clearance, 399 full length, 1811 width, 1606 height, 142 power bhp, power torque is 215, and the range is 489. So that's about the Tata. Next on EV. So these are the vehicles in 20 lakhs. You can also consider this, maybe with discount you can get it at 20 lakhs. The VF6 VinFast VF6, that is at Wind Infinity model, which is an EV, 20.15 lakhs. It's a 190 ground clearance, 4238 length, 1820 width, 1594 height, 201 bhp power, and the 310 Nm of torque with 463 mileage. So these are the cars you can, good SUVs you can buy under 20 lakhs. Thank you, and do let me know if you want a particular video on any of these models. Thank you so much.